Hi, I'm Alexis, welcome to Alexis Guitars. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Heat, one of Harley Benton's new compact, super affordable pedals. I've got a few things to say about this one. Let's give it a listen. So what exactly is the Heat? Well, the most specific thing I can find about it online is that it's meant to recreate the sound of classic tube distortion from a valve combo amp. Now that sounds pretty vague. To me, this is a distortion pedal that verges on fuzz. There's a lot of gain on tap in this, a bit too much in my opinion, but I'll get to that later. So this is one of 3 of Harley Benton's new pedals that I bought from Toman pretty much as soon as I saw them on the website. So this is not a sponsored video. I bought this pedal with my own money. So with the Heat, you get 3 knobs, volume, tone, and gain, and you got a 3-way mini switch. Bottom position is normal, middle position is boost, and top position is fat. You get a true bypass on off switch, and it's all housed in this really nice looking metal chassis. I'm going to be giving you some tones with this guitar here. It's got 2 humbuckers in it. This is a set of iron gear rolling mills with an overwound bridge position just for a bit of extra juice, and they're splittable, so I'll be able to give you at least a bit of an idea of how this pedal sounds with some single coils. I'm going to be going into the clean channel of my Orange TH30, and that's going into the 2 notes cab M simulating an Orange 2x12 cab with no post EQ. I'll demo the normal setting first, and then boost, and finally fat. I'm just going to say from the start, the normal setting is actually my least favorite of the 3. I'll tell you a little bit more about my thoughts later after the demo, but let me know in the comments below what you think. And if you enjoy this video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new here and enjoy content like this, please do consider subscribing. So that's the normal setting on the heat. Now there's a lot of gain in this pedal. I'm more of an overdrive user than a distortion user, so one thing I personally don't quite gel with this pedal is that when the gain kind of goes beyond the midway point, you lose a lot of clarity and definition in the tone, and at maxed out, it just verges on fuzz, but that might be your thing. The last tone I got, which had the gain maxed out, reminded me of a kind of Jack White, White Stripes tone, and that was actually pretty cool. Also, it cleans up quite nicely when you roll the volume knob back. My favorite rhythm and lead tone I got from the normal setting was with the gain either completely at 0 and it still had a fair bit of gain in it, or at around 9 o'clock. Anything beyond that was more gain than I really need or like. Okay, let's check out the boost channel. Interestingly, the boost channel, although it's a lot louder, sounded to me like it had a little bit less gain in it than the normal setting, at least to my ears. I don't know if that's to do with the fact that I had to roll back the volume knob to achieve a unity volume. To be honest, I find the boost setting more usable than the normal setting. I enjoy the tones more in the spectrum from gain at 0 to midway. I do have the same overall criticism though, when you turn the gain knob past midway, it just gets too fuzzy for me. The pedal does react well to your guitar's volume knob, cleaning up a little bit as you roll the volume off, and I got a really nice tone on the neck pickup when I rolled the volume off and split the coil. A surprisingly good sound actually. Let's check out the fat setting now. I think that the fat setting sounds best with split humbuckers. The full humbucker sound just was a bit too thick for my liking. So I'd stick to single coils on the fat mode. Like the boost setting, my favorite tones were with the gain knob at 0 or to the midway point. Though I do think using single coils, or in my case split humbuckers, does allow you to retain a little bit more clarity as you up the gain a little bit. But same thing as the other two settings, once the gain goes beyond the halfway point, it just gets a bit unusable for me. I must say though, I did really enjoy the lead tones I was getting, even with the gain maxed out. So for rhythm stuff, I wouldn't go beyond noon. For leads, you can crank it up a little bit higher. Some concluding remarks. I don't think that the Heat sounds like a Valve amp or a classic distortion from a Valve combo amp. I think it sounds like a distortion pedal with a bit too much gain in it. There are some fun tones in this pedal. Like I said throughout, in all the settings, my favorites were with the gain basically at 0 to the midway point, and any gain after that just gets a bit dirtier than I would normally look for. But if you're after a high gain distortion with a really thick sound, almost fuzzy for your riffs, and if you're on a tight budget, this might be worth checking out for you. The main thing getting in the way of me gelling with this pedal is that as the distortion increases, you get like a high-end sizzle or fizz to the tone, and at max, I've said it before, it gets really fuzzy. Now for leads, that sounded pretty cool, but for rhythm and for riffs, I like things to have a little bit more clarity. So would I recommend this pedal? Well, when you consider that this is only 20 euros, which is ridiculous, yes, I would recommend it for beginners that want an introduction to distortion pedals. Or if you're after that thick, high-gain distortion that borders on fuzz, and you don't really want to take your high-end boutique pedals with you on tour or to a gig, you want to take something that you don't mind if anything happens to it, then you might want to check this pedal out. So I think that concludes my review of the Heat. Now at the moment, I do have one more Harley Benton pedal I'm going to be doing a demo and review of on the channel. So if you want to check that out, make sure you're subscribed and click the bell so you don't miss it. That's all from me for today though. Till next time.